Hi, welcome to the channel. Today we're going to explore two creative techniques on the Behringer Crave that will undoubtedly take our musical creativity to the next level. In this tutorial, we're going to combine the sequencer and arpeggiator creatively to generate an infinite number of melodies, always different, always inspiring. This approach will undoubtedly expand our musical possibilities, allowing us to create melodic lines, textures, and musical ideas that never repeat. This is what we'll create together. Interested? Let's get started. We'll start by recording a sequence based on a specific scale, excluding its keynote or root note. For example, I'll record a line using the C Dorian scale. The notes in this scale are C, D, D sharp, F, G, A, and A sharp. Let's initialize our pattern with Shift, Reset, and pattern buttons. Next, we will record 16 notes one by one in the scale, leaving out the keynote using the Rec button on the sequencer and entering the 16 steps manually. Next, we'll explore the creative possibilities of the VC Mix potentiometer through an extremely simple but effective patching method. On the Behringer Crave patch bay, connect the VC Mix output to the play-stop input with a patch cable. In this configuration, the VC Mix knob controls the sequencer playback. VC Mix between 0 and 50 equals stop. VC Mix between 50 and 100% equals play. Okay? It's important to note that the sequence resumes from where it stopped when the VC Mix is set to stop. It doesn't restart the sequence. From a creative perspective, I find this very, very useful. Now, let's make full use of the first 50% of the VC Mix potentiometer by activating the Crave's arpeggiator within this range. Quickly double-click the ARP button on the sequencer to activate the hands-free sustain mode. This let us focus on other details. First, we'll use isolated notes in the arpeggiator to create different pedal tones. The result of this symbiosis between the arpeggiator's pedal tone and the pre-recorded sequence is highly interesting. Let's start by assigning the arpeggiator to the note C, which is the keynote of the C Dorian scale that will deliberately exclude it from the 16-step sequence. By turning the VC Mix knob between the two modes, we get a palette of notes that are both unexpected and comfortably controlled. Thanks to the Dorian scale we set in the sequencer. This is great. Naturally, we can increase the number of notes in the arpeggio. With this, we can easily achieve polyrhythms or cross rhythms between the sequencer and the arpeggiator. The Crave offers 8 different progression algorithms for the arpeggio. Experiment them using the Shift key and pressing keys 1 to 8. Let's test it. Awesome. So creative. We can also adjust sequence patterns and dynamics. Once the interaction between the arpeggiator and the sequencer is set up, we will add dynamics to the recorded phrase by editing one or more parameters. In this video, we'll specifically enhance certain notes with accentuation. I will stop the arpeggio and press the page button on the Crave to select the notes to edit. Note that up to 32 notes can be recorded per sequence, divided into 4 pages of 8 notes each. In this case, as I recorded a 16-note sequence, I only have 2 active pages. To select a specific note to accentuate, press Shift plus Step button 1 to 8. I will choose page 1, Shift plus 1, then accent. The 7 LED, the LED with number 7 will light up. Repeat the process as many times as needed. Page 2 also. To exit parameter editing mode, use the following method. Shift plus Step button, and then Shift with keyboard button. Let's test. Okay, we have our dynamic. Let's test it once again with the arpeggio. Okay, instead of relying solely on the arpeggio's pedal tone, we can create tonal and modal changes in the pre-recorded sequence. By altering the pitch, we transpose the sequence, opening up new possibilities for the composition. For one-man band contexts, this is an excellent tool. With the VC Mix knob above 50%, activating the sequencer, press one of the keyboard buttons to transpose the sequence. These allow us to adjust the arpeggio to our liking, always generating new ideas with predefined note palette. In this case, we have a Lydian scale or mode. Let's pass it again to the Dorian mode. The possibilities are endless. I'm not joking. We can also add decay to give a human dynamic. So interesting. So today we explored two powerful techniques on the Behringer Crave that at first glance may not seem obvious, but when combined become a powerful creative tool. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like and subscribe to the channel for more tutorials like this. Let me know in the comments what other techniques we've discovered with this fantastic musical instrument. Thank you.